see, right? And Tableau as a data visualization tool is a web-based solution. So whatever you do, you use a software to design all that stuff. Once you do all that design, you basically publish it. You publish it online. All your end users will access those dashboard over a browser. So there is no tools or nothing is required to see your dashboards. Everything is available over a online URL. So it is simple. It is a data visualization tool. Okay, you can only use that tool for creating visualizations, nothing else. What is the career growth? Somebody is looking for any kind of opportunity. You can see previously I showed 5.5 lakhs. Here, the salary on an average for Tableau developer fresher 6 to 8 lakhs. Again, it varies from person to person based on your interview performance. On an average, you can also reflect around 1 to 2 years of experience after attending this kind of session. You can portray like, you have someone, because the content is designed in such a way, you will get a knowledge as if you have worked 1 to 2 years of experience in this tool.
Developer in the sense who's developing
Who is developing a dashboard? These are the companies who are very specifically looking for Tableau developers. One among them is Johnson and Johnson. You know what exactly is Johnson and Johnson? It's a famous company. Johnson's baby powder. Not just baby powder, but these guys are actually good in a lot of other stuff, especially the rash creams, health, yeah, shampoos and all of that. So that is the same company, Johnson and Johnson. We call it as J&J to be in a short form. We have some projects and we call it as J&J. Muthoot Finance is there. Capgemini, I don't see anything now. I don't know what happened. So I don't see a lot of openings in Capgemini, in Naukri or Microsoft also uses. See, Microsoft, I have seen the name is, don't go on the company name. They say they are Microsoft, but they don't use their products. Not everybody. It varies from department to department. They use everything. Microsoft uses Tableau, Power BI, Excel, Google Sheets, everything they'll use. It varies from department to department. Same thing, example, if you look at Amazon, Amazon has its own proprietary visualization tool, but still they use Tableau. Okay, and it doesn't mean ki I have seen a lot of presentations where Microsoft is giving a demo on a Mac laptop. There are some scenarios like that. And it's just the brand, okay, but internally they use everything. Bank of America, if somebody wants to get into banking services, this company always has openings. Only thing is it's slightly difficult to crack the interview. Again, it varies from what position you are applying. These guys do a kind of detailed background verification. Okay, they'll ask you to do drug test. They'll take your blood sample, find out so many stuff. They're having a process. If you go through that only, then you'll get onboarded. Else you'll not get onboarded. I was part of one of the project Visa. Have you seen Visa? All your debit card, credit card, either it will be MasterCard or it will be Visa. Visa guys know every year they will contact your college. They'll contact the police station as per your Aadhaar card. Find out if there is any criminal case logged against you. They do every year. Some companies are like that because of the kind of brand and all of that. They do all that. Sony, they are also having. I have few friends working there. Thing again. These are all companies I prefer for retirement. Like retirement means it's like chill out. You have 12, 13 years experience. Go ahead and settle down there as manager. You are looking for some exponential growth, then these are not the company for you. Or somebody who's a fresher, always go for startup. I joined as a some startup company when I was fresher. That Excel, SQL, whatever I'm teaching, I learned from there only. So those things only I'm teaching because that beginning phase, whenever you learn, right, those things only will learn. The rest of the years you will be using that one only. So there is a famous article called as 80-20 principle. This 80-20 principle you can apply in your life actually. 80-20 principle is simple. Example, what it is saying, you have 10 friends. But you'll always rely on two friends, not all that 10 friends. You have that two people. You have a family of 4 members, but your contributor in your family is on 1 or 2 person only who is running the entire show, not all 4 people. Likewise, you can apply it in all the other places also. You might have learned 10 skills, but there are the 2 skills which brings you that job. That skills can be communication skills also. Maybe you learned Excel, Tableau, and all of that. You got a job just because the interviewer liked your presentation skill. So that 80-20 principle concept, you can apply it anywhere. Same in on your investments also. You might have invested your money on 10 different places, but the 2 places has given you the kind of returns which overcome with that entire investment portfolio. Okay. So that concept of 80-20 principle, you can apply it anywhere. Like there are different job roles in Tableau. The first one is a Tableau consultant. Tableau consultant is simple. He's an SME. SME is what? Subject matter expert. This guy knows everything about Tableau, right? Start from licensing, how to build that entire environment of Tableau. Okay. Example, there is a startup company. They want to use their entire data analytics on Tableau. They don't know how to get license, how to contact the Tableau partner. This guy knows everything. That is why we call it as SME. Second is a business intelligence developer, Tableau developer. Both are same word only. Business intelligence is nothing but someone who does ETL, SQL, visualization. 3. What is ETL? Extract, transform, load. Extracting the data from Excel, from SQL, or wherever your data source is, transforming that data, loading that data, and then creating a visualization. This guy is called as BI. Now, BI as a word is a generic word. BI can be like SAP BI developer, Tableau BI developer, Power BI developer. So generally we call it as BI. Both are same only. Then we'll come to manager, data analyst. Data analyst is somebody who is not very expert in visualization, writing complex formulas. He's a medium kind of a person. He works with majority with Excel sheets, and then he uses a little bit of Tableau for presentation. He's more of a guy who find out the insights, right? That somebody built a dashboard, he looks at it and extract some insights, showcase that insights in a form of presentation. Business analyst is more of on the business front. He knows what is happening, why these numbers are going down, why is it going up, what are some of the changes. He listens to that customer. Yeah, you're saying something. Service. Yes. Yeah, he's like a mediator basically. He will talk to technical team and he knows how to convey that requirement to the technical team. He'll also talk to the customer. He understands what customer is talking in terms of business. So he's like a mediator. He understands both the teams. This guy acts as a mediator who will translate that requirements into a technical solution. Okay. So these are the different roles we have in this. You have already seen Gartner report. One of the leading technologies in visualization is these 3: Microsoft, Tableau, and Click. Now, if you ask me why is it written as Salesforce? Salesforce company has recently, like 4 or 5 years back, they acquired this company Tableau. Now, this Tableau is a product of Salesforce. Data analytics roadmap. If you want to pursue your career in this data analytics roadmap, these are the skills you should be aware of. You have already learned Excel. Some of you have also learned SQL. Now we are learning data visualization tool. Okay, which could be Tableau or Power BI. If you learn this, I think it's more, it's enough. And in addition to that, you can also learn Python, which will add one more value to you, because Python you can do a lot of other things as well. What is Tableau used for? Primarily, we use it for data visualization. We use it for business intelligence to define some decision-making analysis. We also use it for data analysis. We want to explore our data, find out what's happening. We do it, we create dashboards, we do operational reporting, what is happening at operations level. Now, comparing Tableau with Excel, Excel is a static visualization. When I say static, you have to go manually update your data, click on refresh, all that thing. Tableau is a fully automated. What is fully automated? Imagine there is one Excel sheet. You created a dashboard in Tableau, you connect and deploy it. Anytime this Excel is getting updated, your dashboard will also get updated. You don't need any one person here to sit and refresh. It is a fully automated solution. Interactive visualizations. You will see it now, why we call it as interactive. In Excel, it's not interactive. Only slicer is interactive. You click on slicer, you see the values getting changed. But you click on any bar chart, pie chart, nothing will happen. You click on it, nothing will happen. But here something happens that is called as interaction. Scalability, it can handle large amount of data sets. Well, there are some dashboards we have built on 10 million, 20 million records. It will still show the dashboard in 3 seconds. Excel, though, first of all, 1 million records. So it's not a tool basically to compare this kind of things, but still, Excel has a limitation of 1 million records. Collaboration. Collaboration is nothing but there are a lot of stuff in collaboration. Row level security is one example. User security. For example, we built one sales dashboard yesterday on the sample superstore. There are some regional heads. We have region called East, West, North, and South. For every region, there is one head, one example, one sales head. When this guy logs in, he should only see the data for East. When you log in, you should only see the data for South. You can't do that in Excel, right? When you see that Excel dashboard, he should see only the data which belongs to his country. We can't do that dynamically, but we can do that with just 2 clicks in Tableau. There are different products in Tableau. We are not going deep on all of that. We'll only focus on 2 items. First is called as Tableau Desktop. Tableau Desktop is a software which can be installed on your laptop to create your dashboard. All Tableau developers will use Tableau Desktop. It's an important question would be in the interview that what are the different products of Tableau? The first thing is Tableau Desktop. It's a local software available in your laptop. Once you build your dashboard, you will deploy this dashboard in Tableau server. Okay. What is server? Server is nothing but like you have, when you open google.com, Google page opens and you can do all the stuff for Google. Likewise, Tableau. Tableau has built their own portal. All your dashboards will publish in that portal. Now, there are 2 different types of servers in Tableau. First one is this one, and second is also called as Tableau Online. So this is, we call it as on-premises. This is called as cloud. Anybody know what exactly is cloud?
Shared on the internet.
This is also internet.
Okay, cloud is nothing but the what do you call it? We mostly use all this on our local machines, right? Rather than having that, we just do it through some place where all our resources are somewhere. We just use internet to access or do what we want. That is what actually basically cloud is. But I mean, it goes much deeper than that. But yeah, you don't
Whatever it
need
is.
a physical device in front of you to do stuff.
So in short, to summarize, there is a 2 types of systems. One is on-premises, second is called cloud. What is on-premise? Something physical. Take an example of this laptop. This laptop is connected to an internet. How? Through a Wi-Fi. And this laptop has a storage. This laptop has a display screen. This laptop has keyboard, mouse. Everything is physically available to me. Now, if I go back to my home, keeping my laptop here only, can I use my laptop? Once I go to my home, my laptop is still in office. Can I go to home and access my laptop from home? No, you cannot, because you have to physically carry. Now my laptop I have to plug my charger to charge my laptop. Right? It's my responsibility to ensure I connect a charger to my laptop. It's my responsibility to connect to my internet. I need to make sure internet is also there. In your home, you have taken a broadband connection. You are making sure you have a broadband. You pay a bill to that broadband guy. You are paying electricity charges. You are paying this device charges. Maybe you have spent some money and bought this laptop. Entire thing is owned by you, managed by you. In cloud, everything is owned by the cloud provider. It's not physical, it's virtual. What cloud guys will do is there are 3 players in the market on cloud. One is Amazon, second is Microsoft, third one is Google. These are the one of the most dominant players in the market. These are cloud service providers. Amazon, they call it as AWS, Web Services. And Microsoft, they call it as Azure. Google, they call it as GCP, Google Cloud Platform. What these guys have done is they went to this entire globe, entire planet Earth, in every continent. they started setting up a data center. Anybody know what is a data center? Huh?
Virtual batch, they do it for that.
What is
for the
virtual
cloud.
batch?
Every company has that. We have that
Oh.
from that cloud.
Okay. No, I'm saying, have you seen a data center? Have you ever seen a data center?
Yeah, I've seen it in my.
You have seen it, right?
Yes.
Those who are working in your companies, in your office premises, there is something called server room. If you open that room, it is full of cables like this. Okay, this is nothing but a rack. Inside this rack, what they have kept is they have kept all the CPUs, all the your whatever laptop is there, right? Your laptop may you remove your display. So whatever the left out is, these are the virtual machines. These are, we call it as bare minimal hypervisors. This is your laptop is only capable of 8 GB, 16 GB RAM, right? This is capable of 600 GB RAM. I'm just saying hypothetically, storage 100 TB and all. It's all connected to an Ethernet cable. So if you look at it, there are so many servers. If your company's current supply electricity, let's say this is a data center of Bangalore. It's in Kormangla. Let's not Kormangla, Nandi Hills. Okay. So this is a data center in Nandi Hills. Suddenly Nandi Hills mein earthquake aa gaya. Okay, realistic, right? It can happen. Recently, 2 days back, Noida mein there is an earthquake. Your earthquake aa gaya. Obviously, there are two impacts. One is network loss. Example, you can't access internet. Now, what will happen to this data? Somebody was trying to write one Excel workbook or something. It's gone. He couldn't save that. That was one of the mission critical work he was doing for Modi. Example, I'm just saying. Okay. But because of this earthquake, this work is gone. How do we recover that? Not possible. That's where they came up with this concept called cloud. What these guys will do, AWS, Google, all these guys, they say, boss, you don't take care of anything. I will take care of you, everything. You just pay me some amount, XYZ amount. Okay. Over an internet, I'll give you one software. If you go to that software, you can access this entire laptop virtually. Okay. Now, anybody has tried to connect, there are some tools called remote desktop. You know, right? Remote desktop is a tool where you can connect remotely. Your system physically is in United States. You have an IP address. You can access the United States laptop from here through a remote desktop. If you go to your Windows laptop, there is something called remote desktop. Now you enter your computer name. You can connect to your laptop virtually. Okay?
They have done the virtual batch for everything. That they call VPN. Okay.
That is completely different. VPN is nothing to do with cloud. VPN is more like you're sitting in home and you're connecting to your office network. You're still connecting, but your network, you're trying to do some manipulation. But cloud is completely different. Cloud may guys simple, we don't have to go deep into it because we are data analytics guys, we are not IT guys. Your physical laptop is there, but instead of physically having managing, we are managing virtually. AWS is giving me a laptop. Now, what AWS has done is, this guy is a wealthy, richest company in the world. So he has a lot of money. Who is the CEO of Amazon? Jeff Bezos. Changed, no? Andy recently got changed, no? Let's say Jeff. Okay, that Taklu guy. He's the richest guy, right? So what he did, right? He came up with this concept now. I will go ahead and set up a data center. Over an internet, I'll give you an access. You want to do anything, I'll give you this URL. You can do all the stuff there only. You don't have to physically manage anything. Just pay me some money. You might be spending 1 lakh rupees for this office, laptop, internet and all that. You don't pay me 1 lakh. You do one thing, you pay me 1,000 rupees per hour. Now, this laptop, though I am not using 24/7, right? When will you use laptop? 9 to 6. Whenever your office time, 9 o'clock, you log in. 6 o'clock, you log out. You'll use 9 to 6. What is the remaining time you are doing? Close the laptop and keep it in bag. So in cloud, you will only get charged for your usage. If you use it for 1 minute, you have to pay for 1 minute. If you use it for half an hour, you have to pay for half an hour. You are saving money. You are not maintaining anything. You are not owning anything. Everything they will take care of it. Now, data is also secured. Everything they will take care of. Now, same that earthquake concept, Now you will say, what will happen if that Amazon guy who is maintaining the data center, if earthquake happened there? I told, right, this guy is the richest guy. So what he has done, right, in Bangalore, he has set up 10 data centers. One in Nandi Hills, one in Nelmangla, one in Electronic City, everywhere. If Nandi Hills goes down, that they have set up some kind of constant connection, that data is continuously getting backed up in Kormangla, example. If this goes down, automatically Kormangla will become turnout. Even if Kormangla goes down, even if entire Bangalore got earthquake, automatically it will go to Chennai. Entire India is gone with some XYZ issue. Let's hope it will not happen. It's gone. Automatically it will go to China. Over the globe, they have set up at least 2 data centers per location. So if I show you AWS regions, they call it as region and availability zone. Look at it. AWS is also one of the cloud partner. These many regions they have. In India, they have 2. In China, you can see here. Every country, they have made sure they have a data center. Now, you are a guy sitting in India, you can actually connect from here to here over an internet. One quick example is, let's say you are opening one t-shirt company. Okay, you are really good in creating t-shirts. So t-shirt company, your business is simple. You create a t-shirts, you give the t-shirts to your customers. Now, this t-shirt company which you have built, you started with a startup. That idea clicked, everybody liked it. You became famous and it's really running good on India. Now you want to go global. You want to sell these t-shirts to US guys also, right? So you created a website. Now anybody can come to your website and place an order, right? Now this website which you created, if you have created in India, and if somebody is trying to access your website from US, it has to come, the traffic has to come from all the way from US to India. So what you can do is you can use a cloud and you can set up your website in US, which means you have website in India and US both using cloud. Any guy who is accessing your website from US will go to US data center. Any guy who is accessing from India will go to India data center. This is the power of cloud. I will not go detail about it. What Tableau has done is applied that same concept called Tableau server and Tableau online. Option 1 is you want to manage everything, go ahead and buy the Tableau server license. You don't want to manage anything, go ahead and buy Tableau online. He will simply give you one URL. Once you create your dashboard, use that URL, publish. It will automatically go to Tableau portal. Now, when you work as a Tableau developer, 99% of the time, your company will use Tableau server because of the some XYZ reason. We don't know why. Maybe some data security, they don't want to expose their data, or some XYZ reason, they want to manage and they will use Tableau server. But both are same thing, nothing else. For we as a developers, it's same. We don't care. We will also not come to know only whether this is an online Tableau server or on premises. For us, it's just a URL. Okay. This is our second product of Tableau. The next third product of Tableau is called as Tableau Prep. As I said in the beginning of our session, Tableau is a visualization tool. So they initially they launched this visualization tool. Later, Power BI came into picture. Power BI is a tool which can help you for both data preparation plus data visualization. But now Tableau is only visualization tool. If you want to transform data, you have to do it in Excel. Again, limitation. So they came up with this tool called Tableau Prep. This is a ETL tool. You can extract, transform your data, load your data just by dragging and dropping. No need to write a single line of code. Very easy tool to learn. I will give you a little bit of glimpse in our session if I get an opportunity, but our focus is on Tableau desktop. But you know that there is a tool called Tableau Prep. And last, we have something called Tableau CRM. I spoke about Salesforce company, right? Now, these guys are also smart. This company Tableau was a different company. They acquired this Tableau and made it as Salesforce. Now, Salesforce, you have heard of this company, one of the famous ERP, enterprise relationship management tool. These guys are famous in that. They also had some tools built on data analytics. They had their own proprietary visualization tools, data preparation tools, but nobody is buying it. No, they are not seeing that much of growth like they see it in ERP. So what they did was they saw this tool called Tableau, they acquired it. Whatever their tools they had, they clubbed it inside Tableau and they call it as Tableau CRM. And we will also not learn anything more about this because our focus is Tableau desktop. But know that there is something called Tableau CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Before it was called as Einstein Analytics. Anybody know who is Einstein? Huh? Why is Einstein famous for?
Gravity.
He is the one who found the gravity.
Gravity.
So Einstein Analytics is nothing but simple. It does all the predictive analytics. Okay. So you have your data. It does a prediction on your data. There was this data science team. So data science team, if they want to do any prediction, what they need to do, they need to write a code, right? In Python, example, you are doing data science, some algorithm on Python. You want to do some sentiment analysis. They have to write a code, fine tune the code, then that output will come, then they will integrate with Tableau or some dashboard. Now, you need one data scientist here to sit and write a code and tell which is the best model to use. They have fully automated this solution, all predictive analytics. A normal SSLC guy can sit and drag and drop and do it. You don't have to learn any single line of code, drag and drop, and you can build a predictive models just with 2 clicks. No need to manage anything. So they clubbed inside Tableau because after doing all analysis and this data, you have to represent your data in charts. Tableau is the best tool to represent that charts. So they clubbed everything inside this tool. Using Tableau desktop, you can integrate your Einstein analytics. But we are not going to learn on that. We will learn only on Tableau how to create dashboards. But there will be a question in interview, okay, that what are the different products of Tableau? Know that at least you take a word of Tableau desktop, Tableau server, Tableau prep. Okay.
This Tableau desktop, we need to download that.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'll that is the next slide is all about that. Let's go to full screen. Now Tableau is a license-based tool. It's not free. You have to purchase a license. Okay. What are the different license type? Again, this is also an important question. First thing is called as Tableau Creator License. So you'll have to pay $75 per month. What exactly is a creator license? It's a developer license. He will get access to Tableau desktop license, Tableau server license. Everything he'll get it for $75. There is a second license, Tableau Explorer. This is more of end user who wants to sit and see the dashboard, which is already published. You have to pay $42. He can also edit your dashboards online. Online URL mein, he can click on edit and he can change color, whatever he want. That's why he has to pay $42. There is something called Tableau Viewer. Viewer, as the word says, only you can view it. You can't edit it and you can pay $15. Now there will be one scenario specific question which can come up if you're attending a Tableau interview. Can you tell me how do I optimize my license? I am paying around $75. I have 100 people in my organization. Is there a way I can bring down this license? Yes. Not all 100 people are developers.
For creating can create and rest can be viewers.
Out of 100 people, you have 10 developers. For them, you give $75 license. Those who want to edit, maybe there are 20 people, give them. All rest, you give $15. You can bring down your license cost. Now, there is something called Tableau Public. This is another product of Tableau, which is completely free. You don't have to purchase any license. You don't require any product key, license key. You can go ahead and download this. I'll paste this link in the chat box. Maybe if you come for the next session, if not immediately, in the next session, you can download this tool. It is completely free, okay? Only thing is make sure you have Windows laptop.
Desktop.
Tableau desktop. Same thing, no difference. Tableau desktop mein kya hai? You have to pay a license. Tableau public is free, but with limited features. You cannot save your file. You cannot connect to database. You can only connect to Excel sheet. But you can create dashboards, everything. So go ahead and download Tableau Public. This is going to be our tool for this entire session. This is using this tool, you will learn how to use Tableau. These are the system requirements. Just in case if you're using Mac laptop, it will support on Mac also. We need minimum 1.5 GB free space, 2 GB RAM or memory. If it is there, then you can install Tableau Public.
I use
Okay, one more thing which I forgot to use. You have the Tableau license. Use it. After we complete our session in Tableau, we have a 10 sessions on Tableau. Maybe in the last 2 sessions, you can go ahead and download Tableau desktop. You'll get a free 14 days trial. Don't do it now. If you do it now, what will happen is today is Sunday. In next, you will come on Saturday. Already 7 days gone. You will be able to use it only one week. So don't use it now. Once you learn fully on how to use Tableau, then you download the Tableau desktop, which is a 14 days free trial, which will have access to only difference is you can connect to database, you can save your file, you can publish, you can do all it's like full access is given. Once you learn, then you download this tool. How do you need to download it? Simply go to your browser and just type in Google Tableau desktop download. Click on this link. Just enter all your email ID, everything. It will say that download free trial. You will get 14 days free trial. Please note, once you activate free trial, no, it's gone. Again, you cannot act one more time. I want free trial for 14 days. You can't do it.
different login.
Even different login, it will not work. One laptop, only one time. Huh? You already gave it. That's why I didn't tell you to do Tableau desktop. I told you to do Tableau public. That is public. You can download that. No, that's fine. Okay, now we'll quickly take a break for 5 minutes and we'll come back and resume our session. Okay. So please take a break for 5 minutes. We'll be back by 1:20 p.m. Okay, we are back from the break. Let me know if my voice is audible. Am I audible?
Yeah, Javed, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'll quickly launch Tableau desktop in my laptop and I'll show you what are the different options I have. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay, I forgot to mention one thing. If somebody is a student pursuing some a master's or graduation, if you have an ID card from your college, you can use that and get a license of Tableau for 12 months, 1 year free license. All you have to do is go to Google and type Tableau student. Tableau for students, these guys are giving you license for free, but you need to upload your ID card in their website. They'll do some background verification. You will get a license in your email. It is a some 12-digit product key. I mean, if you have it, let me know also. So I also need one key. If somebody has one extra ID card, let me know. Okay. So now this is how Tableau desktop, looks like when you launch for the first time. Okay. You might not see this stuff because these are the dashboards I created. So you will see blank, but more or less the look and feel is same. Okay. Now what we'll do is yesterday we created that sample superstore that dashboard, right? With just 1 or 2 clicks, I'll show you how to create a chart. Okay. First thing is here you have all the data sources. Since Tableau is a visualization tool, if I click here, these are the data source Tableau can connect to. So many data sources, right? Like if I type SQL, see Amazon, Azure, Google Cloud, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL, all database related stuff is here. Even if you have data in PDF, I guess you can extract your data in PDF. See here, PDF file, JSON file, text file, Microsoft Access, So many things are there, but for us important is Microsoft Excel. 99% of the time as Tableau developers will work with Microsoft Excel only. Okay, some people will work with database. You will learn database in our SQL session, but for now focus is Microsoft Excel. I'll click on Microsoft Excel. Now it is asking me where is your Excel file. I'll select our sample superstore.
And if it has got different sheets.
Yeah, it'll show up. See here, these are the sheets in your Excel sheet.
Mm.
I want to build all the dashboard on that order sheet, right? Yesterday we were working on order sheets. These are all the columns we have in the order sheets. All I have to now do is click on sheet 1. These are all the fields. Let's say I want to create a line chart. Okay. I will drag my order date and I want to show what is the total sales. The line chart is ready. Now, if it is showing by year, I can change it. I can say I want to see it by month. Yesterday, how much time you spent to create a line chart? Now here it is just 2 clicks. Okay. Now we'll go to the next sheet. We'll create one bar chart. Yesterday we were creating one bar chart for subcategory, right? Subcategory, where is it? It's here. I'll drag the subcategory in the columns. And I want
to need to create different sheets. So
Huh.
one sheet we can.
One sheet, one visual. Now I want to see what are the total number of orders. I'll just drag orders. My data is ready. If you want to assign colors, yesterday you were struggling, right? Where is that option to assign colors? All you have to do here is drag subcategory, put it on the color shelf, automatically it will assign. Okay. Now, second thing we did was sorting. All the bars has to be sorted, right? I'll right click and there is option called sort. You want to sort in ascending or descending order, you can select that. It's done. You want to enable data labels, go to label, click on show mark labels. Now, yesterday we are aligning center, middle on that, right? You go to alignment, select center. Numbers are aligned in center. You want to set the text to bold, just click on font, set the text bold. You want to increase the size, increase it. Okay. Then we'll create one more chart, pie chart or donut chart, right? Yesterday we were struggling with that also. Which one? Segment, segment sales. You can click on show me. These are all the charts it will create. Example, you just drag the fields, but you don't know how to create a bar chart or whatever chart. Here there are varieties of chart. Whichever chart you want, you can create. If I click on pie, see here automatically one pie chart is created. Now I want to enable data labels. I'll click on show mark labels. There is some advanced charts are also available in Tableau, unlike Excel. Like I can click on bubble chart. Bubble chart means if the instead of sum of quantity, let's replace it with sum of sales. If the sales is high in consumer, the circle is big. Home office mein sales is low, that's why the circle is small. This is called as bubble chart. In Excel, if you remember, we created a map chart. I have a field called state. I want to show the sales by state. I'll just drag, double click state, double click sales. This is a map chart which automatically will create. There are two types of map chart. You go to show me and select the second one. This dark blue color means the sales is good. Yesterday we saw in Excel, right? California was doing good. Lighter the color is, lighter the means sales is not that good there. And if you want to change your color, simply select edit colors. You have varieties of colors here. Let's say I'll select green. For this, I want to enable data labels. Again, go to label, click on show mark. Unlike Excel, if you want to enable data labels, the options are different, but here options are same. Every time if you want to enable data labels, you have to just click on label, show mark. Okay. Now, what we did so far, we created 4 visuals. Now we need to create a dashboard. Now next to sheet, there's an option called create new dashboard. I'll select that. All you have to do is now drag and drop. First, I'll drag the line chart. Then I'll drag the bar chart. Just below that, I will drag bubble chart and then the map chart. So your dashboard is ready. Now, once your dashboard is ready, you want to publish this dashboard, right? We were talking about the cloud, on-premises and all of that. What it matters for you is simple. Click on server, Tableau public, save to Tableau public. Tableau public is a free, portal. They'll give you 1 GB of access. I have to log in with my email ID. You can also go ahead and create an account in Tableau public. Okay.
How the sharing works? Will it go and he has an email this dashboard to somebody from?
It is assigned to your email ID.
No, from my manager, if I wanted to send this dashboard, how do I send it? Will it go as an email or?
It will go as a link. It will go as a link. Click on the link.
How do I send that?
Yeah, that option is not there in Tableau public. That is available in Tableau online.
Server.
On Tableau server.
Server.
I'll show that I need to create an account actually. So now what we are doing is we are just publishing this dashboard to Tableau online. So you as a developer, you created the dashboard. Now you want to give this dashboard to your end user, right? I'll give some name. I'll call this as Tableau batch 3. Okay, this is the third batch in Tableau. So we'll give Tableau batch 3. I'll click on save. It is automatically started publishing your dashboard. Now
why do we need to publish to Tableau?
If you don't publish, your dashboard is in your laptop. No? Every time you have to open it in your laptop, how will others see it? Other people also have to see it, right? So now the dashboard is successfully published. Now I'll paste this link in the chat box. You can also go ahead and open in your laptop. You can see the same dashboard in your laptop. I'll also give you download access. If you want to download, if you have, access Tableau public, you can download also. This is the dashboard, okay? Whatever we just now created, probably has spent 1 minute, 2 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. So this is how the tool is easy, okay? This is the capability of a Tableau. Now we were talking about some interactions and all of that, right? If you click on something, something should happen.
I want to see 2021, 2022,
Yes.
data.
Yes. What I'm doing is I'm going to each of my visual. I'm saying if you click on it, this will act as a filter. Okay. Now what I will do is I'll click on consumer. You see all the charts are now showing for consumer. Now if I click on California, now these are the data for California. Similarly, in the line chart, if I click on this January 2022, all these charts are now showing for January 2022. If you don't want to click, there is another way to give your filters. I'll go inside this sheet. And what I want to do is, there is a shipment mode. I want to give that as a filter. Okay. Now I want to give as a filter. This is how yesterday we learned about slicers. We call this as filters in Tableau. I want to see data only for standard class. Now see the results are so fast. In nanoseconds, you're seeing the results. If I click second class, now this is showing me data for same day, second class and standard class. If I just uncheck, everything is blank. If I click on now first class, now data is showing for first class. These are all called filters. You can add as many filters as you want in your diagram. Tableau is a very simple tool. If you focus a little bit and learn, you can easily crack a job and you can do your job easily in working as a Tableau developer. No frustration, no lot of complications as your job role works. All you have to do is just drag and drop, play around with colors. Colors is a very important thing. Choosing a right color. I'll teach you some of the basics, but I can't make you an expert. You need to show your creativity skills. Okay. I have built some of my Tableau dashboards. This is a very basic dashboard. I'll also show you some of the capability of power of Tableau. So I'll go to Tableau public. This is my Tableau public account. If you want to follow me, you can follow it. I have placed all my dashboards over here. Okay. I have pasted the link in the chat box. This is my URL. You can see tableaupublic.com profile trainer.javed. It's like your Facebook profile. Okay. Facebook में you have different stuff. In Tableau में you have Tableau stuff. I have in our previous batch we worked on this Adidas sales data. Adidas is a sales company. This is the dashboard we have built. Let's go to full screen. Where is full screen? Full screen is here. See, you can add logo. You can add a title to your dashboard. It is showing total number of orders. These are called as KPIs. Yesterday, we are struggling hard to add one shape, right? In Tableau, it is just one click. You can add whatever shapes you want. You can add images. And if I click on outlet, you can see all the data is getting filtered. You can navigate from one page to another page. Yesterday, I was talking about when building a dashboard, your target audience. If you're building for leadership, this is a leadership view. They want to drill it down to the detailed view. You can click on outlet and there's an option called detailed view. See here, automatically one Excel sheet is getting opened. You can download this data in Excel, whatever you want. You can do your data analysis in Excel. Yeah. I'll show you a couple of more dashboards because today is our introductory session. Okay. This is a dashboard built by Tableau for a call center. See, I want to improve my store. This is how you can improve your store. How did the performance of our store evolve? We learned about correlation in scatter plot when we are learning in Excel charts, right? See, on the y-axis, we have the sales. You can see if there is a line formation which is happening, right? You can actually see over a period of time how your sales is grown. Let's go to the next one. So far, you are working on that sample superstore data, right? It is actually a data provided by Tableau. So far that Excel sheet which you are using is a Tableau provided data set. If you go to, after installing Tableau, you go to documents, my Tableau repository in data source. You can see that same data source which I was showcasing you, I have taken it from here. So far, whatever you are learning, it's actually a tool, a data provided by Tableau. This is a dashboard which is created by Tableau, okay? So you can see here, they are showing executive overview. For each region wise, how is your sales? They have also set up interactions. You can see the filters. You can slice and dice your data. You can select, instead of January, you can select June. Yeah, area. You can also do what if analysis. Using order date and shipment date, we learned a function called network days in Excel to find the difference between two dates. They have used the same formula and they are doing analysis on how many orders are shipped early, how many orders are shipped on time, how many orders are shipped late. If you have to find it, what is the logic you will use? Shipped on time. Order date minus shipment date. If the difference is 0, then it is shipped on time. Okay. If the order date and shipment date, if there is a difference, and if the shipment mode is same day, then it is shipped late. Okay. They have also created what if analysis. What if my commission rate is reduced? If I give commission of only 15%, how will my numbers look? We learned about what if analysis, if you remember in Excel. We want to arrange one party, 18 people, budget. Same thing, you can do it here. You can also create Excel kind of reports, like a pivot table, pivot reports. You can also do forecasting. You don't have to write a single line of code. Tableau will automatically create a forecasting. So what Tableau is trying to say in this one is, there is a segment called consumer. We are trying to show the sales of consumer, where we have the data till November 2023. After that, we don't have. Looking into these numbers, it is predicting that in December, the total sales estimate is $39,000. It uses a regression models behind the scene. Based on this data, it will arrive at this number. You can define, control, and play around with that. Likewise, it has done the same forecasting for corporate segment as well as home office segment. You can also create conditional formatting based reports. What if your business will grow by 30%, how will your sales looks like? I was talking about one scenario, right, where I was working with Anil and Charles. Anil likes cross tab, Charles likes visualization. So you can build one dashboard, put all in different tabs. If whoever likes whatever sheet, you go ahead and see it. Okay. Any doubts? I'll also show you how to create an account in Tableau Online. Tableau Online is different. Tableau Public is different. Tableau Public is a free tool, free service by Tableau, no security. Once your dashboard is published, anybody can go and see the data. Anybody can do whatever with the data you have published. So please be careful of not using any confidential stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to show you Tableau Online. You can create a free Tableau Online account also, 14 days free trial. Once you submit your details, you will get an email to activate your account. You'll get an email like this. You have to give a password, give some sensible password. Don't worry, if you forget password, you can reset. It will come to your email, okay? Excel में तो password भूल गए तो खत्म हो गया. Okay. activated. You can give some name, choose a location. See, be careful when you choose location. I was talking about all the data center and all of that stuff. This is where. If you select Asia Pacific Japan, then your data is storing in that data center. Okay. If you select, unfortunately, they don't have data center in India, but for us, India ke liye closest is Japan, no? I mean, it has nothing to do it. Both, even if you select United States, it's okay. You can still, work it out. Okay, so what I will do now is I'll go ahead and publish this dashboard. Instead of Tableau public, I'll now publish it in Tableau online. All you have to do is click on server, publish workbook. I'll give some name. Publish. Once it is published, it will automatically open that dashboard. This is the URL of your dashboard, okay? You have already seen dashboard, so I don't want to show it again. I'll show you another feature, which is called as self-service, like ChatGPT. In what will happen in ChatGPT? Any idea? ChatGPT, anybody has used ChatGPT? No. What does ChatGPT do?
So based on our requirement, it will give us the.
You write a something, you'll get an answer immediately, right? Same thing, you can do it in Tableau. If you have any users who say, okay, I don't want to look at the dashboard you have built. I want to have some questions. Can I ask a question? You can do the same. They call this as ask data. Same sample superstore data, okay? What I want to ask is, show me top 10 products by sales. I don't have created a chart, right? So what we'll do is we'll type top 10 product name by sales. These are the products. More than, yeah. Oh, 10 is only highlighted. Yes. All others are gray. Whichever is highlighted in blue are the top products. Whichever highlighted in gray is the, what you can do is you can click on this, say keep only. Let's change this. If you just type sum of sales, you can see that same number. You can say average discount. %15.54. You can say average discount by subcategory. You can see here This is the average discount which we are giving by subscriber. Highest discounts we are giving for binders. Now you can say filter for 2023. Okay, you can write whatever you want, you get answer in a form of visual. This is called as NLP, natural language processing. You are asking a question in a natural conversational way. Tableau analyzes with the help of artificial intelligence, answer it in a form of chart. It's only in online, no? I mean, the cloud. Yes. In Tableau Public, you don't have this one. Tableau Public is a very small feature they have taken. They just said, they want to attract you. So first for baby will give one small chocolate, no? If you want to get any work done. Once the chocolate is shared, she'll ask more. Like that, they'll try to, and bring you. Same goes with Microsoft also. And Power BI desktop, they'll give you lalchate hain, thode cheezen dekho. Then you will feel, I want that, I want this. Then they will purchase by paying heavy license. Unfortunately, we are not the CEO of company, so they will buy the license. You just have to build the dashboards for them.
Quick question on this, Javed. So
Yeah.
based on our data, will it recommend us these are the charts you can go
Yes.
for?
Yes. Those charts which are grayed out, it means
So they
yeah.
cannot use those.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Can everybody go ahead and start installing Tableau Public? I have pasted the link in the chat box. Go to tableaupublic.com and click on download Tableau Public.
Count and
Your finance amount. Where is the count field? What is the field name? Where you are storing the deal, this one, deal price.
so whatever Australia. So we need to change the deal size into count.
Where is the field deal size? There should be some field now which is deal size.
No, if you just go to the data source, there is no count. So count has to be based on the number of opportunities I have.
Can you show that Excel sheet?
Yeah.
Where it is? You took that same Excel sheet, huh?
Yeah, just.
Connecting this sheet only to Excel. Getting. Want to sort by count or amount? So example, build a combo chart. Then format these numbers into millions.
Millions, that's what.
What is this field name? Sum of finance amount.
Yeah, USD.
This was that.
And yes.
Is it in millions or in?
Yeah. That's overlapping. We are not able to see.
You want to see everything, huh?
No, okay, in the dashboard that will come now, yes, because even the country names that will come. The dashboard.
Click on entire view.
You know, so many countries.
You can make it
Change
horizontal.
it, yeah.
What you can do is you can remove this.
Because the country list is growing.
This one, instead of line, you make this also a file. Side by side, you can
Yeah,
actually see both.
UK count is, so count has to come here and then.
You just you can replace it. Like you can put this field first. Count, you put it first. Put next to drag it and put the count there. Use it. You can even color it actually. So if you have some field examples,
So to color this, I just have to drag the country into colors.
if you drag pan status, for example, for these countries, what is the pan status also?
Lost. So lost is 30 for UK. Open is 23 and one by
For which one born? No? It's getting
numbers it is mentioned. It's showing 23, 30, but for this it's not. Okay, we go for the entire field.
screen is small. Yeah. It's working, no? We will come to that one. First, we are in installation phase. You installed, huh? Okay. No, this is you get one exe file got installed. So click on video.
Okay.
Entire view, what double click?
Entire view and go to this one, presentation.
This one, okay.
Happy? Happy with Tableau or sad? Anybody is feeling sad for Tableau? You're happy from Excel to Tableau? Good. Okay, so it's installed. Huh? You are trying to download exe, right? It installed. Huh? Okay, download it. You can also create animations. Anybody likes animation? Huh? Animation is not that cartoon animation, okay? For an example, we created one. No, not that level of animation. Where did we create? Yeah, just now we created something. This one only, I guess. Batch 3. Just now we created some visuals, right? Let's simply go to this chart. Okay, example, this is my line chart. Okay, I want to show in an animated way, how is my sales changing for every year? All I can do is drag my order date, put it over here. I'll play in loop. Okay, it's simple. If you are in some kind of client presentations demo, you wanted to talk about the kind of progress the data has made. Example, this how the sales are changing over a period of time. You can use this kind of animations. Now, one of the beauty of this tool is now it is just telling you for Jan to December what is the total sales. You want to know the split by shipment mode, just drag shipment mode to the color shelf. Each line talks about one specific shipment. Okay. If you click on first class, only see others are grayed out. First class is getting highlighted. The focus is given on first class. Similarly, if I click on same day, second, and then we have standard. Now, if I click on play, this is how the numbers are changing. Let me make one slide change here. Okay. Like this, you will learn lot many new, new features. Okay. So whoever has installed Tableau. Still downloading. Okay. All you have to do is just after downloading, click on next. Okay. So next week onwards, we will learn about how to connect data, how to build dashboards. This is an intro session. Okay. So please, go through all the learnings we had today, especially on Tableau products, Tableau licenses. These two are important topic. You should remember how many products we have in Tableau. So one last product which I have missed to inform is Tableau Reader. There is one more tool, okay, called Tableau Reader. This is basically you don't have Tableau online, you don't have Tableau server, you have built the dashboard and you want to give the dashboard to your end user, and they also don't have Tableau online. So they have to open in their laptop offline. They can install Tableau Reader and they can open that same dashboard. As the word says reader, they can only see, they cannot edit.
For this also they should pay.
No, it's a free tool. Tableau Reader is a free tool. Only thing you can do is you can see it. You can't edit or do anything else. Lot of companies who doesn't want to purchase license, what they do is they ask all their users to install Tableau Reader. They'll ask the developer to build the dashboard and put it in OneDrive. Everyone will download and see it. In your scenario, you can see if it is possible, you can do that also. Even if another scenario is maybe you want to give this dashboard to someone else. For an example, this is the dashboard. You want to share this dashboard, you can actually export this dashboard in PDF, image, whatever format you want. If you click on this, there is something called PDF. It will download in PDF format. Now share this PDF or any.
Can you schedule the publication as well, like weekly?
You can schedule, you can see here, I have scheduled some emails. I am every day getting some emails. You'll get it like this. Every day, 9 o'clock, every night, 10:30, I'll get an email. This is my dashboard. Actually, this is from Microsoft Power BI, but you can do it in Tableau also. Both are possible. It can attach the dashboard also in the image format. All those things are there. I can also show you demo when we learn Tableau from the next session onwards. One of the Excel sheet, I have kept it in OneDrive. Immediately, if I add 10 records and if I see it in my Tableau, I can see the 10 records, which is in OneDrive. I think he has seen it. So you can see it in Tableau live, which means imagine there is one you are working on HR data. HR is frequently updating all the employees who are getting onboarded, and you have built a dashboard about onboarding. Whatever is getting updated there is can seen in real time. Another use case is cricket. There is a match which is happening. What is the score? Whatever score is getting updated, you can connect live. Hmm? They don't use
they use this one or they use the.
They don't use Tableau.
Yeah, the advanced one.
They use more advanced one, which is nearly real time, which is almost real time. Like the score is immediately you can see. Tableau is not that real time, but there are options where you can make it real time. Power BI is a real time based. There is an option called PubSub. If I talk about that again, I need 2-3 sessions extra. Whatever we are now learning is a batch processing, which means you have data in Excel. Once the data is in Excel, then your Tableau will work. There is something called real-time data. Have you ever gone to Hyderabad? From Bangalore to Hyderabad, there is a lot of big windmills. In windmills, what is that power it is getting generated? There is a sensor. Okay, so we were part of one project. They have installed 100 sensors on those windmills. Live, what is the temperature of that windmill? You can check using Power BI. Power BI, we created one API. That sensor will push the data through that API. Our dashboard is connected, and that operation teams will sit and watch and monitor which windmill is going down, what is the temperature. If temperature is exceeding, they'll call their engineer. Go ahead and do some maintenance there. That is called as real-time dashboard. But you will not get probably to work on real-time kind of data. Option is there. I'm just think of the capability perspective. Okay, so that's it for today. Any questions before we wind up? All clear? Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Let's meet next week. Have a nice day.